to Aerobics Oz Style and welcome to an abdominal workout today. You do need to get your body a little bit warmed up before we begin, but we will be focusing mostly on your abdominals and of course balancing them out with a little bit of work for your back as well. So just start marching to begin, shoulders relaxed, chest up really, really high. Think about your posture all the way through the class. Keep pulling your abs in, use them whole time. March it out, guys. 8 more here, and 4, and 3. Pushing out your right heel first, heel and push, and heel and push. That's 4 and 3. Turn into side taps, straight out. Open that all the way out, shoulders relaxed. And 4 and 3. Take your toes behind now. Stretch and reach out with the arms, but keep your shoulders relaxed down. Don't get tense. 4 and 3 and 2. Back to the heel presses. Heels straight ahead. Take it out to the side now for 4 and 3 and 2. Take that back. Reach it back, back. Take me back to the side. 4, 3. 3 taps in a march. You go 1, 2, 3. March, march, march. Push. 2, 3. March, march, march. We start to travel a little bit further. Cross the room and push. 2, 3. Behind, side and front. Push out. 2, 3. Take that again. Push it out. 1, 2, 3. You got 2 more times. Push out. 2, 3. One last time and push. Step out into a knee repeater. Just reach and pull. 4 knees. Switch it to the other side. Lift and pull. Same again, guys. Reach and pull. 1 more set. And step touch, side to side now. You go, reach together, reach together. Always chest up really, really high. Make sure you take wide steps and work through the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5. Go back to the heel pushes. Straight ahead, 4 times. Push. 4, 3, 2. Tap that out to the side. Hold that there. 4, 3. Tap it behind now. Push back. Push. Push. Stay here a little bit longer. And 4, and 3. 3 taps in a march. 1, 2, 3. Take that across. And push. 2, 3. Always bodies up tall. Don't start getting floppy. Stay strong. Step out into your knee repeater now. So you turn and pull the knee up. Turn to the other side. Stretch and pull. Try that again. Stretch out, lifting high. Work with the arms. And 4 and 3. Step touch side to side. Reach and pull. Knees are soft, stomach muscles are tight. Take your arms back. We're at the beach. We're at Collaroy Beach. So we do some backstroke here. Arms all the way back. Our location today, as I said, is Collaroy. It's actually the Long Reef Golf Club. I think that could be a tongue twister. I can't even say tongue twister, let alone Long Reef Golf Club 10 times. Take that back. 4, 3, and into your heel presses again, team. Straight out. Take it straight out to the side now. 4, 3. How about toe taps? Push them back. Push. Stay here with the taps. 4 more. 4, 3. 3 taps. Push out. 1, 2, 3. Move across. And again. Push. 2, 3. Same again. Are you starting to breathe a little bit heavier now? You should be. And push. Are you ready for your knee repeater? Come with me. Step out and pull. Turn it to the other side. Lift your knees a little bit more vigorously. Really pull it through. Stretch and reach. Yeah, 1 more chance. Coming up. Single step touch side to side. Arms are low to begin. Relax the shoulders. Keep the chest up high. 4, 3. Backstroke now. Arms go back. Up and back. Lift and reach. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. March on the spot. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way down. Deep breath in. Exhale down. 2 more times. Stretching up high. 1 last time. Breathing in. Out and down. Plant your feet in the middle and just roll your body down gently. Drop the head and roll that up. And then bring up your spine a little bit before we start those abdominal curls. Drop the head, roll up. Taking your time. Couple more times. Think about your posture, knees bending. Drop the head over, draw up through your abdominals. 1 more time, roll it down. Drop the head down. Okay, team, guess what? We're coming straight back after the break with an abdominal workout down on the ground. Make sure you've got a comfortable space, maybe a towel on the floor, and we will be straight back. what sort of choices do you make when you go to lunch? That can make all the difference to the tummy area. I'm not talking about so much what's going inside, but if you think about the meals that you eat throughout the day, if you're the sort of person that has a great big lunch, that's fine, but think about if you're eating out, you're better off to make maybe a salad choice or a sandwich choice, not the things with the chips, not the deep fried foods, and especially if you're going to be eating a big dinner again at the end of the day. So think about throughout the course of the day to eat regular meals. Are you eating enough salad? Are you eating enough vegetables? Do you drink enough water? And that can make a difference to how your abdominals are going to look. But right now, let's get down, work into those crunches. Roll yourself all the way back, feet slightly apart, draw the abdominals down, lift the shoulders. Straight up and back. Breathe out and in. Use your breathing. Exhale, draw the abs down. Keep your elbows out to the side. Come on, team, keep squeezing. 8 more, exactly the same. Lift, 8. Breathing out, and 7. That's 6. Can you lift a little higher on these last 4? Squeeze and lift. 3, 2, and 1. Head and shoulders down, 2 legs off the ground. Imprint your spine, keep your back flat, stomach muscles switched on. Lower your toe. 1 toe and up, other toe and up. The trick on this one is that you're not moving your back at all. You're lowering the toe down, squeeze and lift. Lower and lift. Feel the tension in your abs. Maintain that tension. 4. So that's the easiest version of this exercise. Let's go back to our crunches, 2 feet down, 2 up, 2 down, let's go. Breathing out on the way up, breathing in on the way down, keeping your elbows out to the side. Focus on the exhalation. Make it strong, make it slow. Really deep into the abs. 4 more the same, squeeze up and lower down. Take it again, breathing out, squeeze up. You've got 2 more. Breathe out. 1 more time, and then the feet come off the ground again. Now your choice, whether you go back to just toes down, that might be enough for you. If you wish to make it a little harder, start to stretch your leg out, extending out along the ground. Maintain the deep abdominals. Keep your head and shoulders on the ground though, I'm cheating. Head down, push and lift, over and lift. Come on, 8 more times. Can you keep your back flat? Can you draw your abdominals in? Keep going. Breathe out as the leg extends. Breathe out. 2 more. 1 more time. 2 feet down. 3 counts up now. Lift. 1, 2, 3, and back. Squeeze. 2, 3, and back. So keep that going. Every time we're doing a crunch, we've gone from a single crunch, 2 count crunch, now to a 3 count crunch. Each one's getting a little slower, a little deeper, and we break it up with the transverse abdominal exercise in between. Your choice is to whether to go back to the easier version, maybe just some nice slow crunches and the toes touching, or to take it to a more intense version. It's always your choice. 4 more. Up, 2, 3, and down. Squeeze and lift. Someone's got the giggles over there. 2 more. Squeeze and lift. 2, 3. 1 more time. Now your next version, you're lying back, 2 legs off. Remember, you can have version number 1, just the toe down. That one's a little bit easier. Version number 2, extend the leg out further. Version number 3 now, lift the shoulders up. So you've got your head and shoulders lifted, take it to that more intense level. Really squeeze your abs in. Focus on the breathing. Extend through those toes. Come on team, reach it out. 4, breathe out. 3, breathe out. 2, feet down, 4 counts up, 4 counts down. Slow, 1, 2, 3. Super slow down now. 1, 2, 3. Rolling up your breathing out. So you roll your way up really, really slow and you squeeze deeply into your abdominals. Take exactly the same again. The abs are squeezing, you're focusing on drawing your belly button down. Control that you're not dropping your shoulders onto the ground. Take your time to slowly lift up, roll tightly into those abs and lower down. 2, you've got 4 more exactly the same, so use your breathing. Shh, draw into the abs. Resist gravity on the way down. The whole idea is you're lifting your body weight up against gravity and then really slowly lowering down. 2 more times, exactly the same. Roll it up. Focus on the breath. 1 more time, breathe out. Shh. And down. 2 feet off the ground, remember choice number 1. Toes down. A little bit easier, keeping your back flat. Choice number 2, start to extend the legs out a little bit harder. Choice number 3, you've lifted your head and shoulders off the ground. Go into number 4, add rotation. And when we come back after the break, we've got more abs. See you soon. Towards the end of the last track, we started to include some rotational work. We're working into the obliques. So we're going to focus on those a little bit more right now. Kelly, if I can get you to cross one, ankle over. So you've got ankle over, knee out to the side. And maintain that open position. And then draw the opposite shoulder up and across. Going up and down. Tempo, it's up and down and lift. Each time you lift, you're breathing out. So you're really trying to shorten into this area of the body and draw the opposite side across. Think about the abdominal muscles. You've got down the outside here, the six-pack muscles. And do you know everyone has a six-pack? All right, you're all born with a six-pack. Some people even have 8 packs. I think some people might even have 12 packs. I'm not sure, but everyone has a six-pack. The only thing is some people have more definition in those muscles than others. And some people might have the little, what I call a doona, a little blanket covering over that six-pack area. It doesn't really matter which one that you've got, it's still contracting, even on this exercise here. What we're focusing on more now are that muscles underneath, and that's your external and internal obliques. Keep squeezing up and over. You have 4 more repetitions. Squeeze it up, breathe out 4, and lift 3. You get no break. All you got to do is switch your legs over. Legs over, and let's go other side. Breathing out and twist. Now, Kelly's chosen to put one arm down on the ground, just to sort of give herself a little bit of a booster there and help her to get up and across. If you'd like it more intense, keep the hands in closer and really lift the whole body up and over. So you're choosing whether to have your neck a little bit more relaxed. Remember, you're supporting with your hand as well. Trying to keep the rotation of the knee out to the side. Oh, we've got to do some stretching in that one. You're tight with those hips. A little bit more outward rotation. You'll find everyone's different. Some people can sit there with their ankles and their knee right out to the side. Other people have the knee in a little bit further. That's got a lot to do with the inward and outward rotation of the hip area. And that's flexibility. It won't affect anything that Kelly's doing right now. All we're trying to do is give her something to aim towards, is that knee. Doesn't make a difference to how hard her abs are going to be working. I need you to keep squeezing 8 more reps out. Use your breathing. Exhale up and across. 7, that's it. Shorten, tighten to those abs. 4 more, you're nearly there and you get a stretch. 4, breathe out 3, breathe out 2, and number 1, stretch out your arms and legs. Lie back, everyone. Deep breaths, moving on around the room. Hello, 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 Miss Gabby. All right, we're moving on to some more oblique work. This time 2 feet off the ground, ankles crossed. So legs up in the air, ankles crossed, so one on top of the other. All you're gonna do is alternate your twist. It's gonna come up and back, and then the other side up and back. So whereas before you stayed on one side over and over and over and over again, you're now getting to alternate sides. So you're really focusing on both sides, one straight after the other. Use your breathing to twist. Now, there's something that happens up here. When you put one leg on top of the other, you will naturally, without even think about it, be bracing one leg against the other. What we need to do is halfway through the exercise, change your feet around, put the other one on top. So switch it around. And that way you're bracing in the other way. You're still doing exactly the same exercise down the bottom here, twisting side to side and working those oblique muscles. But we've just changed the bracing through the legs to make sure that you're working evenly on both sides. You've got 8 more lifts and twists. Breathe out as you turn. Breathe out 7. Focus on that breath, that's it. You're nearly there. 4 more. You've got your feet high, don't let those feet start sinking. Keep them up, just like this. 1 more time, and legs down, arms out, and relax. Once again, you're stretching. If you're starting to feel the tension up around the rib cage area, that's fine. That's the insertion of rectus abdominis, the 6-pack muscles. Every time you crunch up and down, those muscles have been overloaded. So they're starting to get a little bit tired, and that's pretty normal. What we might do now is actually roll over and lie on the tummy. Taryn, I'll get you to lie on your tummy. We're going to work the back muscles just for a moment to balance out all the work that we've been doing down the front area of the body. So lying all the way down, starting just lifting up carefully, up for 2 and down for 2. It's called a lower back extension. Taryn's keeping her feet down on the ground, so don't let your legs come up into the air. I'm not trying to work at both ends of the body, just at one end. Legs are extended, hip bones staying down. Taryn's resting her fingertips just underneath the forehead, and she's actually looking down towards the floor. So once you've had a quick peek at the television, then make sure you're looking back down again, just keeping your ears open all the way through. If you look at the spine all the way from the top of the head through the neck, down the spine, it's one line. We're not lifting the chin up or dropping the head down. Trying to work the muscles into the lower back. You will be squeezing the muscles into your bottom as well. The glutes are working. I want to work a little bit more up into this area of the back, the shoulder blade area. So I'm going to add an arm line, reach the arms forward and 3 pull back. 1, 2, or number 3, squeeze back. So a little bit arm bend. 1, 2, then bend the elbows, squeeze back. Yes, that's it. Lift 1, 2, squeeze on 3. And that big number 3 is a big squeeze into the rhomboid muscles. If you're finding it too hard, place your hands on the floor. Take it a little bit easier if you wish. We're nearly there, team. 2 more exactly the same. How you doing? 1, 2, squeeze back on number 3 and lift, 2, 3, relax all the way down. Guys, take a little bit of a breather here. You've done so well. You've worked your abdominals, you've worked your back. When we come back, it's time for some stretches. See you soon. Back to extensions. The reason you work your abdominals could be because you want them to look good. It could be because you want to have a smaller waist, you want to fit into your clothes a little bit better. It could also be for your posture and to help to protect your back, and all of those things can be done by doing your abdominal work. Remember though, if you're trying to make your waist smaller, if you want your abdominals to look good, you do actually need to remember to mix up not only your strength training that we were doing today, but you also need to do some cardiovascular exercise. You need to mix up some aerobic work to burn off the body fat. Because if you've got the doona around the outside, you need to go and walk it off. You need to do some aerobic work to actually drop those extra kilos. And when we talk about posture, remember that you've got to think about also your flexibility. So you need to mix up aerobic work, you need to mix up strength work and flexibility. Just take yourself into a little stretch now. Now, if you don't know which exercises to do, or if you're not sort of sure that you can make all of our shows on a regular basis, the best way to make sure that you do your aerobic work, your strength work and your flexibility work is to get some of our Aerobics Oz Style videos and DVDs. There's things like stretch aerobics, high energy aerobics, you've got yoga, you've got Pilates, you've got the Latin dancing if you're feeling a little bit like that, or maybe a kick aerobics workout. There are lots of different styles of workouts and they're all available on www.aerobicsozstyle.com.au. When you finish stretching on that side, lift yourself up carefully, change your legs around, take a deep breath in and slowly reach forward along the leg. We're stretching the hamstring muscle down the back of the thigh. The basic muscles that you need to stretch for your posture would be hamstrings that we're doing now. Hip flexors would be another good one to stretch up around the hip area. We'll do those next. Coming all the way up, onto your knees. So we spoke about the hip flexors. Take a big lunge forward, tip your hip bone through and stretch out over that hip bone. You'll often find that that gets really, really tight when you've been sitting driving in the car for a long time. Do you remember when you first started learning to drive? Can you think that far back? When you first started to learn how to drive, and I used to get really tired hip flexors for kind of holding my leg. I felt like I had to hold my legs up in the air, or you couldn't get the seat comfortable and your legs started to hurt. So you're sort of using the leg muscles in a different way, but you start to find the right position for your chair, don't you, and get more comfortable. But we've got to make sure that we stretch these hip flexor muscles out all the time because they get overused, overly tight, and can pull into the lumbar spine area and affect your posture. A lot of people that have the sway back, called lordosis, where you have a curvature in your spine which is exaggerated often by tightness in things like hamstrings and hip flexors. So keep stretching those out. Change over to the other side. Big step forward, press the hip bone through and just sink into your stretch. The longer you can hold the stretch is probably the better as well. Often you'll see people stretching maybe the end of a workout and they kind of go boom, 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 boom. They finish their stretches within 60 seconds, they've done their whole body. That's not really balanced out. When you think of you maybe been exercising for 1 hour, you spent 10 minutes warming up and you did 40 or 50 minutes non-stop aerobic work or strength work, whatever you've been doing, and you spend 1 minute? That's not really balanced, is it? Try and make sure that you spend at least 5 or 10 minutes at the end of a workout doing some good quality stretches. And for the areas that you've been working out, or things that relate to that, like today we're doing posture stretches, things that will help improve our posture. Coming all the way up to the top, using your hands to lift you, feet wide apart, to stretch out through the obliques and through the side of the body and also through your back. Take one arm up, deep breath in as you bend over to the side and feel your fingertips reaching out as far as they can go. The left hand sliding down towards your knee or even maybe past your knee. The right hand's reaching up diagonally. And then inhale, lift that up. Exhale and change it over the other side. Slide the right hand down, reach the left hand up. Don't think of dropping down, think of stretching up and over. So you lengthen through the fingertips as far as you can go. And slowly lift the body up towards the top. Taking 2 hands back, stretching out your chest muscles. If your chest muscles are too tight, that's going to pull your body forward into a rounded shoulder position. So you need to stretch those chest muscles right out. Keep the shoulder blades back and down. Turn the fingertips back. Open out through your chest. Bring your feet closer together, hands behind the body. Shoulders back and down. And lift your hands away from your body now. Getting the stretch into the front of the shoulders. So what you're trying to do is to fight our lifestyle. Lifestyle is often this sort of position here, sitting down, rounded shoulders, all slouchy. What we need to do is to stretch you in the other direction. Right now, lift your hands up, take a deep breath in, lift the rib cage and just open the arms right back. And then continue that circle all the way around. Roll the shoulders, up and back, and try it again. Deep breath in, lift up. Inhale, lift through the fingers, open that all the way out back, and stretch and roll. Team, you've done really, really well. You've taken the whole workout from top to bottom, and especially focusing today on abdominals and back. I hope to see you for the very next workout. Bye for now.